gonna be doing something today that, I don't even know if I've ever done this on my channel. Maybe I've done it like once, I don't know. But we're going to be taking an old piece of artwork and drawing it again. Let me show you what one I'm talking about. I will put it on the screen here because I don't actually have the piece of art anymore. This is it right here. Yep. All right, toss it aside. There we go. That was my character named Isa, and I used watercolor and like super watered down gouache paint because back then I was just getting into gouache paint and my style was like, I watered it down a lot. So today we're switching it up. I'm gonna draw that again, that character, but we're gonna use this Bristol paper. I've been really into this stuff lately. I don't know why. I'm also like super into this. So I bought this for myself for Christmas. Some Copic markers. I don't know which ones in here are even working anymore. I just know that like, you see those markers behind me? About 20 or 25% of them are out of ink. Not gonna think about that right now. I'm not gonna think about that. I'm in a creating mood. Nothing's gonna stifle that creativity. All right. Let me say something else. I just remembered something. That drawing, it says on it right here, it was made in 2016. It is 2022 now. Time is flying. Let's start sketching and see how Isa turns out. I'm gonna move. Woohoo! Alrighty, so while we work on this Draw This Again challenge, I thought it would be really fun to do a mini Q&A. I asked you folks to ask me questions a couple weeks ago on my community tab here on YouTube, and you asked lots of questions, so I picked a couple to answer. And the first one, how do you make yourself feel more motivated to create art? What a good question. So I guess for me, I create for the process. Like, I don't know. For me, it doesn't really, it's not about what the end piece looks like. It's not about like how many likes can I get on social media. It's like I am entering this piece of artwork to maybe escape and take my mind off of things and process my day or my week. Or maybe I'm entering an art piece because I have wanderlust and I really want to travel. And so I paint an ocean scene or a field of flowers or somewhere I just desperately want to be. And then I feel like I'm there. And just doing things for the process like that is so calming to me. And I think it makes art more approachable and fun and easy to just explore and make mistakes and experiment. So yeah, definitely for the process. I think if I didn't create for the process, art would seem really daunting. I don't know how much I would honestly create. Okay, the next question I get a lot, and I'm just going to address it because I kind of hope people stop asking me this question. But many people always ask me about baby names and what my baby names are. And when I did my announcement video, I made it pretty clear I'm not going to be sharing their real names, even like after they're born. My husband and I kind of decided that we want to respect their privacy, and if the internet is a place they decide that they want to be one day, then they can make that decision for themselves. But I don't want to make that for them. Like, you may see blips of them appear in videos, but like no names. Nothing like that. I try to keep my life private, so I'm going to continue that. I'm also not going to be doing nursery painting videos, ultrasound things, no baby crafts on my channel. So yeah, just going to address that and move on. What is your favorite art supply at the moment? This is a hard question. My favorite art supply is oil paint, and I can't really use oil paint right now. But I've really been loving colored pencils, like, a lot. So I guess maybe that's my answer for now. It'll probably change this summer, though. We'll see. Do you believe that you need to practice every single day to be a good artist. Absolutely not. Now, let me tell you why. We are humans and we have different ways to experience the world. You know, we can hear, we can see, we can touch, we can smell, we can taste. And through experiencing the world, I think we take in observations and we store those in our minds. And, you know, when you're looking at different parts of the world and you see shadows casting and highlights hitting like tree branches or whatever, like you are slowly over time going to just like understand how light works and, you know, how color interacts. And just through observing your everyday life, like you're practicing. You don't have to like have a paintbrush in your hand at all times to be good. Just be like intentional about what you're observing. And yeah, you can consider that practice. I definitely think it's practice. Like sometimes I just watch videos of ocean waves moving and I consider that practice. So yeah, you do you. Hello, it is a new week and I am back at it with this. Here are my thoughts so far. I think this looks a lot different than the original piece that I did in 2016. Let me just pull it up and look at it again. Yeah, it looks a lot different. And I think a lot of the reason why I am making it look different is because when I look at this piece that I did like 6 years ago, and right now I'm looking at it, the colors are just so muted that it kind of bothers me because I feel like there's so much more potential with this piece if I were to make it really bright and rich. And I think that's just part of how I have changed as an artist. Like even when I choose to do muted colors these days, I do a lot more layers and a lot more detail and stuff. So yeah, but something else I'm like really excited for with this piece is because I made these colors a lot more bright. I want to do something fun with her outfit because in the original piece, she's just wearing a tank top with stripes. And I want to do like a fun pattern, something that just brings more life to the piece of artwork. And I know back then I did stripes on this piece because I was afraid of experimenting with patterns and stuff yet. I always used to do polka dots or stripes for that exact reason. So I'm gonna not avoid it. Okay, let's get back to this drawing. We are about to enter into the background, the outfit, the hair. All those are really fun details. And I feel like this is where the piece is probably gonna start to look a lot different. I don't know, we'll see. I've been pondering like what I wanna do with this all weekend, and yeah. Alrighty, back to the Q&A. What area in your art would you say you need to work on the most? Absolutely anatomy. It scares me, and also I just like go through phases where I don't really feel like drawing people, so I don't practice it as much as I should. But right now, you know, I'm practicing anatomy and with facial features and stuff, and feels good. Full body anatomy, not so much, but yeah, we'll get there one day. Have you ever thought about being a book illustrator? I've probably thought about it at some point in my life, but at this point in my life, like, YouTube takes a lot of time. It is a full-time job, and so is shipping my artwork in my store. And I'm not the type of person who deals well with like other people telling me what to create. So like commissions, being an illustrator for somebody's book or whatever, I just don't really think that's my jam. I like to just make what I enjoy and encourage other people to do the same. And I think that's about all the capacity I have. So yeah, YouTube and my shop. I'm pretty happy with what I'm doing right now. But, you know, being a book illustrator is cool. I really admire people who do it. So, yeah. Do you have any advice specifically for style hoppers? Well, if you're a style hopper, welcome to the club, because I am too. And I don't think I really have any advice except just keep doing what you're doing. Like, if you're enjoying the process, then all the power to you. I think it's awesome when people hop styles. And I also think it's equally as awesome when people have a really cool aesthetic and they stick to it. So yeah, just like all artists are just so cool. Anyway, I think that's all the questions I have time for, but here's the finished piece. I like it a lot. I think I like this one better than the 2016 version. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you when I see you, because I'm still not on a video schedule anymore, but I'm still enjoying art. Have a beautiful day, guys. Bye.